All right, I'm here with Coach James Kearney of Lewis. Coach, congratulations on a good day and also hosting the biggest D2 cross-country meet in the nation, outside the national meet, I suppose. Talk a little bit about the meet initially here. What is it about Lewis that has made this such a massive and productive meet for the rest of the nation?
I think a lot of it has to do with we're centrally located. We've created relationships over the years to get these teams out here, showing them the importance of what our system is to qualify for nationals and head-to-head D2 competition. I've put a big value on D2 taking care of D2, and I think that sometimes as Division II schools we rely a little too much on Division I meets or bigger meets to get the points that we need for nationals, and I still think that there's a lot of misconceptions about how to get to nationals. So our meet has become a huge pathway to the meet and getting head-to-head competition and seeing teams from the West and the East and the South and the Midwest. It really connects everyone, and it's been a real big mission of ours is to truly take this meet to the next level and continue to build relationships that continue to elevate the brand of Division II as a whole.
Well, speaking of growth of not just the meet, but also your men's and women's distance programs, which have seen increased more success with each passing year. Your women, second place today against a obviously very good field. How are we feeling about that? Thoughts?
Yeah, I felt that there was obviously any race, good, bad. I felt that there are certainly things that we need to improve on. It was the second race for a lot of our women. We certainly have some room to grow. And if we weren't tired, I'm not doing it right now. I certainly think that there's opportunity to be had. And especially for us, this is something that we've talked about for a long time, and this has been a long build. This is my 14th year, but it's not the first time we've been to the meet, but it's the first time that we're going. Last year was the first time we were going with expectations. And I think that learning and failing from that has created a lot of growth. And it's certainly an area where now we're hungry and we want to go there and we want to perform well and end the season on the right level.
Speaking on the men's side now, your men's team, 4th place. Can you touch on that? But also, more specifically, can you touch on Evan Horgan having a great 5th place run? Can you talk about that?
Yeah, Ev is certainly talented. He's done some really nice things since coming to our program. 14 flat as a freshman, so he was no slouch in the spring. I just think that there was some learning and growing pains for Ev, and as he's gotten better, I think, and had to learn how to train, I think was the most important part. Every day is not a hammer day. And so Evan did a great job of positioning really well early and taking a chance on himself, and that was what we discussed before the race. On the back end of that with our men, I felt like you could tell it was our second race. We certainly need to improve over the last 10 minutes, and certainly something that we're working on. I felt at Notre Dame, it was kind of a similar situation where it's like, a little late, we got a little lethargic. I think that we're maybe not having enough patience within ourselves to not hype up where we are and how we're feeling and just take a deep breath and manage. And so I think if we can master that, I think we're going to be pretty good.
Awesome. Well, Coach, congratulations. Thank you so much and best of luck.
Yeah, thank you so much.